Well, I'm getting getting a little bit of a late start tonight, but see what happens. I've had my one in and one out already, so that means I'm off to the usual. I'll get two or three more. I'll do the same thing. Not quite sure why they even bother to come in if they're not going to stay, but they do that with every live. I didn't notice that there's a bunch of other lives going tonight. Thought it looked like everything was pretty quiet. The other night when I did my live, it seemed like everybody was doing live at the same time. Hey, Darwin, how you doing this evening? Don't remember which part of Canada you in. It's got to be chilly up there. It's still 69 here tonight. Not supposed to get very cool tonight. Apparently notifications aren't going out again tonight. I seem to have that problem every once in a while. Yeah, I've had somebody else come in and leave again. Too often my notifications don't go out. And the other thing is that after I do this, in the comments they put down below the video, none of them show up. Hey, how you been? Haven't seen you in quite a long time. Hey, Maureen. Clarabelle, you haven't even done any videos in a while, have you? I haven't seen anything on it. Hey, Ken. Still recovering. What happened? Was you another victim of COVID? Maureen beat you here, Ken, so that must mean they stayed home this morning? They're not out spending money? Last I talked to Mike, he was in Little Rock. He should be home by now, I would think. Okay, I'll be here for a while. Or did Mike go join the convoy headed to Washington, D.C.? He can go over and visit his buddy Biden. Yeah, because like I said, I don't remember when I talked to him because I lose track of days. But the other day when I was talking with him like that, he was in the morning and he was going to park for a while because the roads are pretty icy and slick. He said there's accidents everywhere around Little Rock. So he was just going to wait for to warm up some, which will make the roads get bare. There's no need of being in a hurry to put it in the ditch. It seems like there's a lot of them that do that. Ken, do you ever watch any of the other trucking videos? I watch quite a few of them, have ever since I first started my YouTube channel. But there's one channel, the guy's channel's Asian May. He just put a video out tonight. I just saw a little bit ago there, right here in Florida, down on the Turnpike at the Turkey Lake Service Plaza. Well, FHP DOT also has an office there, so their trucks or cars are parked there, and it's a truck stop too. And they're at their office and they go next door to the truck stop and get their coffee and come back out. It says they're getting the drivers down there that are parked there for the night. They get up in the morning instead of doing their pre-trip like they're required. They're just hopping in the driver's seat and taking off. And they're just pulling them over left and right for not doing a pre-trip. Let me see if I can pull that up for you. No, that wasn't the one. Where did I just watch it at? Well, shoot. Oh, I know where it was. I can't get to it from here. Crap. There it is. See if I can do this without losing what I'm doing here. There, Ken, watch that one. It's very short. Let me see how long it is. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. But to watch it, it's kind of comical when you think about it. But it's a serious thing, and it's going to cost a bunch of truck drivers just because of them not doing what they're supposed to. But the channel that's posted it It's called the Asian May Show. He's a truck driver. Hey, Mike. Well, Mike, you had the choice. Either you can come and sit and watch me, or you can go to church with Rena. It's another Sunday. Mike, there's a good Western movie on Grit tonight. Got Tommy Lee Jones in it. I can't remember the girl's name. Yeah, I thought of that after I said that. Okay, Ken. It's Sunday, but it's already Monday morning for them. A lot of times that switching around the world time and everything gets confusing. You don't think about what you're saying. Oh, I haven't watched that one since Ed, what's his name, was on it there way back. I mean, because I watched it when it started, and it kind of got stupid that she even put up with him. You know, my opinion, she should have kicked him to the curb a long time ago. But she must have been getting paid to stay there and put up with his stupidity or something, maybe. Yeah, Big Ed. No neck yet. Yeah, that's right. But the thing of it is, he got enough, popularity or notoriety, whatever, out of that friggin' thing that he's gone on and done a bunch of other stuff now. Sometimes, it pays to be stupid. Uh, yeah, see, I haven't watched anything of his since then. I just heard that he was doing other stuff, and I caught previews of it somewhere. I don't remember what it was, and he was laughing about it and bragging about what he was going to do and all that. But like I say, I just thought it was stupid, when he was in the other one, and couldn't believe that she put up with him as long as she did, other than she must have been getting paid to do the show or something. I don't know how that worked out. But he's one of them that definitely don't need to be in the Philippines because he can't live that lifestyle. He probably figures he has to have a 5-star hotel every time he walks across the street. Well, there's a bunch of them on YouTube that have managed to keep their channels, drawing views all the time just by acting stupid. I don't mean the stupid the act. I don't know what I want to say now. But by doing stuff like TikTok and those, where they're acting foolish is one thing, but just acting stupid because you're an idiot, like some of them are, and they draw the views because of it. Mike, do you ever watch the Asian May Show YouTube channel? I was just telling Ken about it there, that the link's at the top of the chat right now is his latest video where DOT was catching truck drivers in Florida for not doing pre-trip. Ken and John Lynn did a couple live streams yesterday. They were better than 4 hours. I don't know if it was 4 hours in the last one or 4 hours in the couple, but they were in a bar in a place they stopped, Kansas City, Missouri, yesterday. And Patrick's son there, Corey, and his wife Rona was with him. But they took time off to go there and eat and drink and gamble. Wherever it is. Well, as far as what goes by the book, they make it tough. But if these guys, they're just crawling out of sleep or crawling in the driver's seat and driving off. They're not doing anything. So at least if you get up, go turn all your lights on, get out and walk around and check the lights and the tires and open the hood, and make sure your windshield washer jug's full and whatever, they probably wouldn't bother you. When I was on the road, I always did a pre-trip before I left out, just for the purpose of knowing that I had everything, at least then, was working. Because I've found little things, do that pre-trip and find out I got a tag laid out or whatever. Down the side, both sides of my car hauler, I've got 18 marker lights on each side. And I got up one morning in Kansas on that toll road that goes across the Indian reservation there through Tulsa. I got up there one morning and about half of one side of my trailer, the marker lights were out. Because they all run in series, and had one wire that got pulled loose, and which put out the back half of them. There's one truck driver I used to talk with on and off some, and his trailer he hauled company trailers, but some of them had extra lights on beyond what DOT requires. And he'd get out and go down through and inspect his and stuff like that. And found one out that was not one that requires. He'd go get a hammer and just bust the light and take it completely off the trailer. And so there, it's not there, it don't work. Never did post trips because of hauling my own equipment, so I didn't have, other than I would a lot of times just do a walk around at night or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Russia's kind of giving them hell right now. I hate to see another all-out, war and stuff going on, but it's too bad that all the big countries that could do something about it, the only thing they're doing is putting sanctions on Putin for his bank accounts and whatever. Well, that might be, Mike. I don't know. have to go dig out my BB gun and oil it up so I can take it with me. But the big stuff in the news here today and whatnot was he's taken their nuclear defense systems and put them on notice, kind of like he's expecting to have problems. Wouldn't think that Ukraine would have nuclear power, so he wouldn't be worried about it from them. So who's he worried about coming after him? I mean, any of the big companies or countries that have nuclear power, I mean, if they're going to go after him, I wouldn't think that's what they would start using. Because they could just send in equipment and take out his advanced, strike force or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know how modern their equipment stuff is that they're using. My view counts aren't working right tonight again, I guess. It keeps dropping down, showing I've only got one here. A while ago, it showed I had 0. Hey, Nancy. Thank you. Yeah, I went this past week there. I went to see about getting a battery at Best Buy. Got the wrong one. Took it back the next day, and they said they didn't have the one that I needed. Hey, Jonah. Said they didn't have the one I needed, so they were going to order it for me, but it'd take about 5 days. I said, no, there's another one. Their store's closer. I'll just go over there and see about it. I went there, and they told me, yep, they've got it, and told me the price on it, which is the same as what the other place had said. Then started telling me the stuff about it. It wasn't the right one either. It was too low voltage. Oh, I didn't think he's going to be done with that for another half hour. Oh, you said 9 to 10, and it's 10:30 there now. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, that's what I figured, Ken. But Putin's all worried about it, and he's got his nuke force on standby. Well, anyways, long story short, I found another battery on Amazon and ordered it. It's supposed to be in next week sometime. Where the ones at Best Buy, they wanted $99 for it. I got this one for $23. And the only difference I see from what theirs was and what this is, because I mean the one that's in it, and they had a picture on the Amazon, and everything looks identical, except my battery, which is from Dell, says it's made in China, assembled in China, and the one I ordered is made in Korea, assembled in China. So this time I'm going to get Korean parts put together in China instead of Chinese parts. Maybe they're coming from Rocket Man. He's trying to get on the good side with Trump. You just finished the classes. That mean they went longer than you had figured then, didn't you? Because you said you thought they would be from 9 to 10. I'll bet you after Pat and Joan and Corey and Rona all was at that casino there yesterday, they didn't feel the greatest today. They were putting away the booze. Pat was drinking some really tall. I would guess it would probably be draft because they were in like a draft glass, but shoot, they were that big. Okay, I didn't even know she was live because when I looked before, I didn't see it. And then different people in the chat were telling him, well, try this and try that. And he was ordering different drinks and stuff. And some other guy sat down beside him and said, well, you need to try this here too and that. They had so many different types of mixed drinks and beer and whatnot that they were trying that I don't see how they walked back to the truck there. They said they didn't have to leave until tonight sometime to head out. And apparently the load they've got, the delivery is so far away time-wise, he said they only have to drive 100 miles a day to be there on time. So Corey said they'll just drive down the road a ways till they find something else they want to stop and look at, and they'll stop and spend the night there. But they've got the two of their trucks are running together. Now see, it's back again showing that I have 0 in the chat. So YouTube keeps messing with me. Or did everybody give up and go home? Oh yeah, Rena started 9 minutes ago. She's cooking. Monroe just uploaded the video 2 minutes ago. Well, it almost looks like everybody left and went to Rena's. I took a can of that compressed air today and tried to blow stuff out of my keyboard and stuff to see if that would help the sticky keys, but don't seem like it did any good. What I read online with it a long time ago just said that the keyboard's defective when it starts doing that. It needs to be replaced. Well, I got one come back in again. Just got awful quiet there for a bit. But if everybody left, I may just go ahead and end this and go back and watch my movie. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Thank you all for coming in for a while, and I'll catch you on the next one.